Factor polynomials. Factoring is the opposite of multiplying because factoring reverses multiplying and distributing. In a previous lesson, you learned how to find the GCF, the greatest common factor. To factor polynomials, you break expressions down and turn them back into factors. For example, 7x plus 7y plus 21 can be factored into 7 times x plus y plus 3 by factoring out 7, the common factor. We can multiply 7 times x plus y plus 3 to make 7x plus 7y plus 21 again. You may have to factor or multiply polynomials during your test. Factoring polynomials can be complicated when there is no common factor. If you are going to study algebra in college, you will need to know how to do this, so make sure you practice factoring. However, for your GED math test, we have a method to make factoring easier. The steps for multiplying polynomials are much simpler than the steps for factoring them. Instead of factoring the polynomial, you can quickly multiply each answer option to find the correct answer. This is called back-solving because you are solving from the answer back to the question. Back-solving can be the best way to answer multiple-choice questions, especially when you are not sure what calculation to use. Let's learn how to multiply polynomials in order to back-solve a factoring question. Example: factor completely 3x squared plus 7x minus 6. Choose the correct answer below. A. X minus 6 times 3x plus 1. B. X plus 3 times 3x minus 2. C. X minus 3 times 3x plus 2. D. X plus 6 times 3x minus 1. Take your time and do one part at a time. Let's multiply A to see if it's the right answer. Multiply x minus 6 times 3x plus 1. To multiply polynomials, we use the distributive property. Multiply each part in the first set of parentheses by each part in the second set of parentheses. There are 4 multiplications altogether. Simplify if there are any common terms. Step 1. X multiplied by 3x equals x times 3x equals 3x squared. Step 2. X multiplied by 1 equals x times 1 equals x. Step 3. Negative 6 multiplied by 3x equals negative 6 times x equals negative 18x. Step 4. Negative 6 multiplied by 1 equals 6 times 1 equals negative 6. Step 5. Combine them, being careful with the minus and plus signs. We get 3x squared plus x minus 18x minus 6, which simplifies to 3x squared minus 17x minus 6. That's not the right answer. Now let's try B. Multiply x plus 3 times 3x minus 2. Step 1. X multiplied by 3x equals x times 3x equals 3x squared. Step 2. X multiplied by negative 2 equals x times negative 2 equals negative 2x. Step 3. 3 multiplied by 3x equals 9 times x equals 9x. Step 4. 3 multiplied by negative 2 equals 3 times negative 2 equals negative 6. Step 5. Combine them, being careful with the minus and plus signs. We get 3x squared minus 2x plus 9x minus 6, which simplifies to 3x squared plus 7x minus 6. B is the right answer. We don't need to go any further. If your test asks you to multiply polynomials instead of factoring them, you can solve the problem without back-solving. Practicing factoring polynomials and using methods like back-solving will help you succeed on your GED math exam. Happy studying!